그리고 일어나 주십시오. 자, 시작하기 전에 몸을 잠시 움직이고 부드럽게 만들어 주십니다. 즐거운 마음으로 잠시 체조하겠습니다. 자, 그럼 준비되셨으면 이제 시작합니다.
Genesis 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was
The earth
formless
was
and
formless
empty.
and empty.
Darkness was on the
Darkness was
surface
on the
of the deep,
surface
and
on the
God's
deep,
Spirit was
and
hovering
God's
over
Spirit
the
was
surface
hovering
of the
over the surface
waters.
of the waters.
God
God
said,
said,
"Let there
"Let
be
there be
light," and there was light. God saw the light, and saw that it was good. God divided the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. There was evening and there was morning, the first day. God said, "Let there be an expanse in the middle of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." God made the expanse, and divided the waters which were under the expanse from the waters which were above the expanse, and it was so. God called the expanse sky. There was evening and there was morning, a second day. God said, "Let the waters under the sky be gathered together to one place, and let the dry land appear," and it was so. God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters he called seas. God saw that it was good. God said, "Let the earth yield grass, herbs yielding seeds, and fruit trees bearing fruit after their kind, with their seeds in it, on the earth," and it was so. The earth yielded grass, herbs yielding seed after their kind, and trees bearing fruit, with their seeds in it, after their kind, and God saw that it was good. There was evening and there was morning, a third day. God said, "Let there be lights in the expanse of the sky to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs to mark seasons, days, and years. And let them be for lights in the expanse of the sky to give light on the earth," and it was so. God made the two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He also made the stars. God set them in the expanse of the sky to give light to the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. God saw that it was good. There was evening and there was morning, a fourth day. God said, "Let the waters abound with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth in the open expanse of the sky." God created the large sea creatures and every living creature that moves, with which the waters swarmed, after their kind, and every winged bird after its kind. God saw that it was good. God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful, and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let birds multiply on the earth." There was evening and there was morning, a fifth day. God said, "Let the earth produce living creatures after their kind, livestock, creeping things, and animals of the earth after their kind," and it was so. God made the animals of the earth after their kind, and the livestock after their kind, and everything that creeps on the ground after its kind. God saw that it was good. God said, "Let's make man in our image, after our likeness. Let them have dominion
have
over the fish of the
dominion
sea,
over the
and
fish of
over
the
the birds
sea,
of the
and
sky,
over the
and
birds of
over
the
the
sky, and over
livestock,
the livestock,
and over all the
and
earth,
over all the
and
earth,
over
and
every
over
creeping
every
thing that
creeping
creeps on the
thing
earth."
that creeps on the
God created
earth.
man
God
in his own
created man
image.
in his own
In
image.
God's
In
image he
God's
created
image,
him, male and female
He
he
created
created
him,
them.
male and female, He
God
created
blessed them.
them. God blessed
God
them.
said to
God
them,
said to
"Be
them,
fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, and subdue it.
Do it
Have
have
dominion over the
dominion
fish of the sea,
over the fish,
over the birds of the
over the
sky,
birds of the
and
sky,
over every
and
living
over
thing that
every
moves
living
on
thing
the
that
earth."
moves the earth.
God said,
God said,
"Behold,
Behold,
I have
I
given
have
you
given you
every
every
herb-yielding
herb-yielding
seed,
seed,
which is on the surface
which
of
is
all
on
the
the
earth,
surface of
and
all
every
the earth,
tree,
and every
which
tree.
bears fruit-yielding seed.
He
It
said,
will be your
"It will be
food.
your food
To every
to
animal of
every
the earth,
animal of the earth,
and to
and to
every
every
bird of
bird
the
of the
sky,
sky,
and to everything that
and
creeps
to
on the
everything that
earth,
creeps on the
in
earth,
which there
in
is
which there is
life.
life.
I have given every
I
green
have
herb
given
for
every green
food."
herb for
And it
food."
was
And it
so.
was so.
God saw
God
everything
saw
that he had
everything that
made,
He had.
and, behold, it was very good. There was evening and there was
There was the
morning,
evening,
a
and
sixth
there was
day.
the morning, a sixth day.
Genesis 2. The heavens, the earth,
The
and all
heavens,
their
the
vast
earth, and
array were
all their
finished.
vast array were
On the
finished.
seventh day
On the
God
seventh
finished
day,
his
God
work which
finished
he had
His
done,
work which He
and he
had done.
rested on the
And
seventh day from all his work which he had done.
from
God blessed the
God blessed
seventh
the
day,
seventh
and
day
made
and
it
made it
holy,
holy,
because he rested in it
because
from
He
all
rested
his
in
work
it
of
from all
creation
His
which he
work
had
of
done.
creation which He had
This is the
done.
history of the
This is the
generations
history
of
of
the
the
heavens and of the
generations
earth when
of the
they were
heavens and
created,
of the
in the
earth,
day that Yahweh
in the
God
day
made
that
the earth and
Yahweh
the
had made
heavens.
the earth and the
No
heavens.
plant of the field was yet in the earth,
yet in the
and
earth,
no herb of the
no
field
plant,
had yet
and no
sprung up,
herbs of the field
for
had
Yahweh
yet
God had
spring.
not
For
caused it to
Yahweh God
rain
had
on the
not
earth.
caused it to rain on
There
the
was not
earth.
a man
There
to
was
till the
not a man
ground,
to till the ground.
but a mist
But the
went up
mist
from
went
the
up
earth,
from the
and
earth,
watered the whole
and watered the
surface of the
whole
ground.
surface of the ground.
Yahweh God formed man from the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Yahweh God planted a garden eastward, in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. Out of the ground Yahweh God made every tree to grow that is pleasant to the sight, and good for food, including the tree of life in the middle of the garden and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
And the tree of
A
the
river
light
went out of Eden
of the
to water
went
the
of
garden,
the water
and from
in
there it was parted, and became the source of 4 rivers. The name of the first is Pishon. It flows through the whole land of Havilah, where there is
and
gold.
heaven, there is
And the
good.
gold of that land is good.
Of the
Bdellium and onyx stone are also there.
also
The
there.
name of the second river is Gihon.
Second,
It is the same river that flows through the whole land of Cush. The name of the third river is Hiddekal. This is the one which flows in front of Assyria. The fourth river is the Euphrates. Yahweh God took the man, and put him into the Garden of Eden to cultivate and keep it. Yahweh God commanded the man, saying, "You may freely eat of every tree of the garden, but you shall not eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for in the day that you eat of it, you will surely die." Yahweh God said, "It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make him a helper comparable to him." Out of the ground Yahweh God formed every animal of the field, and every bird of the sky, and brought them to the man to see what he would call them. Whatever the man called every living creature became its name. The man gave names to all livestock, and to the birds of the sky, and to every animal of the field, but for man there was not found a helper comparable to him. Yahweh God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. As the man slept, he took one of his ribs, and closed up the flesh in its place. Yahweh God made a woman from the rib which he had taken from the man, and brought her to the man. The man said, "This is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She will be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore a man will leave his father and his mother, and will join with his wife, and they will be one flesh." The man and his wife were both naked, and they were not ashamed. Genesis 3. Now the serpent was more subtle than any animal of the field which Yahweh God had made. He said to the woman, "Has God really said, you shall not eat of any tree of the garden?" The woman said to the serpent, "We may eat fruit from the trees of the garden, but not the fruit of the tree which is in the middle of the garden. God has said, you shall not eat of it. You shall not touch it, lest you die." The serpent said to the woman, "You won't really die. For God knows that in the day you eat it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." When the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was a delight to the eyes, and that the tree was to be desired to make one wise, she took some of its fruit, and ate. Then she gave some to her husband with her, and he ate it too. Their eyes were opened, and they both knew that they were naked. They sewed fig leaves together, and made coverings for themselves. They heard Yahweh God's voice walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and the man and his wife hid themselves from the presence of Yahweh God among the trees of the
among
garden.
the trees of the garden.
Yahweh
Yahweh
God
God
called to the man, and said to him, "Where are you?"
"Where are you?"
The man
The man said,
"I heard your
"I
voice
heard
in
your
the
voice in the
garden,
garden,
and I was afraid,
and I was afraid
because I was
naked,
so I hid
so I
myself."
hid myself.
God said, "Who told you that you were naked?
That you were
Have you
naked.
eaten from the
Have you
tree that I
eaten from the
commanded you
tree
not
that
to
I
eat
commanded
from?"
you not to eat
The man
from?
said,
Man
"The
said,
woman whom
"The
you
woman
gave to be
whom
with me,
gave to be
she
with
gave me
me,
fruit from the
she gave
tree,
me fruit
and I
from the
ate it."
tree, and I ate it.
Yahweh God said to the woman, "What have you done?" The woman said, "The serpent deceived me, and I ate." Yahweh God said to the serpent, "Because you have done this, you are cursed above all livestock, and above every animal of the field. You shall go on your belly and you shall eat dust all the days of your life. I will put
I will
hostility
put
between you and
hostility
the woman,
between you and
and
the
between
woman,
your
and
offspring
between
and her
your offspring
offspring.
and her offspring.
He will bruise
He
your
will
head,
bruise
and
your
you will
head,
bruise
and
his
you
heel."
will bruise his
To
heel.
the woman he
To the
said,
woman he
"I
said,
will
I
greatly
will
multiply
greatly
your pain
multiply
in childbirth.
your pain in
You will bear
childbirth.
children in pain.
Your child,
Your desire will
your
be for your
desire will
husband,
be for your
and he will
husband,
rule
and
over
he
you."
will rule over you.
To Adam he said,
To Adam he
"Because
said,
you have
because
listened to
you
your
had
wife's voice,
listened
and have
to
eaten from
your
the
wife's
tree,
voice and have eaten
about
from the
which I
tree,
commanded
over
you,
which I
saying,
commanded
you
you,
shall not
saying,
eat of it, the ground is cursed for your sake. You will eat from it with much labor all the days of your life.
of
It
your
will
life.
yield thorns and
Use
thistles to you, and you will eat the herb of the field.
it the
You
heart
will
of
eat bread by the sweat of your face until you return to the ground.
until you
For you
return
were
to
taken out of it,
take
for
out
you
of
are
it.
dust, and you shall return to dust. The man called his wife Eve because she would be the mother of all the living.
would be the
Yahweh
mother.
God made garments of animal skins for Adam and for his wife, and
And
clothed
more for
them.
his wife and clothed
Yahweh
them.
God said,
Behold,
Behold,
the man
has
become
become
like
like one
one
of
of
us,
us,
knowing good and evil.
in good and
Now,
evil. Now
lest
lest
he
and
reach
reach
out his
out
hand, and
and
also take of the tree of life, and eat, and live
and life
forever.
forever.
Therefore Yahweh
Therefore
God
Yahweh
sent him
God
out
sent
from the
him out
Garden of
from the
Eden,
Garden of
to till the
Eden
ground from which he
to
was
till the ground
taken.
from which he was
So he
taken.
drove out the
So he
man,
drove out
and
the
he
man,
placed
and he
cherubim at
placed
the east of the
cherubim
Garden of Eden,
and
and a
east of the
flaming
Garden
sword
of
which
Eden,
turned every way,
flaming sword,
to guard
which
the way
turned
to the
every
tree
way
of
to
life.
guard the way up to the
Genesis
tree.
4. The man knew Eve his wife. She conceived, and gave birth to
and gave
Cain,
birth to
and
Cain,
said,
and
I
said,
have gotten
I
a
have
man with
gotten a
Yahweh's
man with
help.
Yahweh's help.
Again she
Again
gave
she
birth
gave birth
to
to
Cain's brother
Cain's
Abel.
brother Abel.
Abel was a keeper of
Abel
sheep,
was
but Cain was a tiller of the ground. As time passed, Cain brought an offering to Yahweh from the fruit of the ground. Abel also brought some of the firstborn of his flock and of its fat. Yahweh respected Abel and his offering, but he didn't respect Cain and his offering. Cain was very angry, and the expression on his face fell. Yahweh said to Cain, Why are you angry? Why has the expression of your face fallen? If you do well, won't it be lifted up? If you don't do well, sin crouches at the door. Its desire is for you, but you are to rule over it. Cain said to Abel, his brother, Let's go into the field. While they were in the field, Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and killed him. Yahweh said to Cain, Where is Abel, your brother? He said, I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper? Yahweh said, What have you done? The voice of your brother's blood cries to me from the ground. Now you are cursed because of the ground, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. From now on, when you till the ground, it won't yield its strength to you. You will be a fugitive and a wanderer in the earth. Cain said to Yahweh, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, you have driven me out today from the surface of the ground. I will be hidden from your face, and I will be a fugitive and a wanderer in the earth. Whoever finds me will kill me. Yahweh said to him, Therefore whoever slays Cain, vengeance will be taken on him sevenfold. Yahweh appointed a sign for Cain, so that anyone finding him would not strike him. Cain left Yahweh's presence, and lived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. Cain knew his wife. She conceived, and gave birth to Enoch. He built a city, and named the city after the name of his son, Enoch. Arad was born to Enoch. Arad became the father of Mehujael. Mehujael became the father of Methuselah. Methuselah became the father of Lamech. Lamech took two wives. The name of the first one was Ada, and the name of the second one was Zillah. Ada gave birth to Jabal, who was the father of those who dwell in tents and have livestock. His brother's name was Jubal, who was the father of all who handle the harp and pipe. Zillah also gave birth to Tubal-Cain, the forger of every cutting instrument of bronze and iron. Tubal-Cain's sister was Naamah. Lamech said to his wives, Ada and Zillah, hear my voice. You wives of Lamech, listen to my speech. For I have slain a man for wounding me, a young man for bruising me. If Cain will be avenged 7 times, truly Lamech 77 times. Adam knew his wife again. She gave birth to a son, and named him Seth, saying, For God has given me another child instead of Abel, for Cain killed him. A son was also born to Seth, and he named him Enosh. At that time men began to call on Yahweh's name. Genesis 5. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created man, he made him in God's likeness. He created them male and female, and blessed them. On the day they were created, he named them Adam. Adam lived 130 years, and became the father of a son in his own likeness, after his image, and named him Seth. The days of Adam after he became the father of Seth were 800 years, and he became the father of other sons and daughters. All the days that Adam lived were 930 years, then he died. Seth lived 105 years, then became the father of Enosh. Seth lived after he became the father of Enosh 807 years, and became the father of other sons and daughters. All of the days of Seth were 912 years, then he died. Enosh lived 90 years, and became the father of Kenan. Enosh lived after he became the father of Kenan 815 years, and became the father of other sons and daughters. All of the days of Enosh were 905 years, then he died. Kenan lived 70 years, then became the father of Mahalalel. Kenan lived after he became the father of Mahalalel 840 years, and became the father of other sons and daughters. And all of the days of Kenan were 910 years, then he died. Mahalalel lived 65 years, then became the father of Jared. Mahalalel lived after he became the father of Jared 830 years, and became the father of other sons and daughters. All of the days of Mahalalel were 895 years, then he died. Jared lived 162 years, then became the father of Enoch. Jared lived after he became the father of Enoch 800 years, and became the father of other sons and daughters. All of the days of Jared were 962 years, then he died. Enoch lived 65 years, then became the father of Methuselah. After Methuselah's birth, Enoch walked with God for 300 years, and became the father of more sons and daughters. All the days of Enoch were 365 years. Enoch walked with God, and he was not found, for God took him. Methuselah lived 187 years, then became the father of Lamech. Methuselah lived after he became the father of Lamech 782 years, and became the father of other sons and daughters.
became the father of
All
other
the days
sons.
of
All the
Methuselah were
days of
969
were
years, then he
969
died.
years, then he died.
Lamech lived 182 years, then became the father of a son.
the father of a
He
son.
named him Noah,
He named him
saying,
Noah, saying,
"This one will
This
comfort
one
us in
will
our work
comfort
and in the
us
toil of our
in our
hands,
work and in the
caused
toil
by
of
the
our
ground
hands.
which Yahweh has
By the
cursed."
ground which Yahweh he
Lamech lived
has
after he
Lamech
became the
lived
father
after
of
he
Noah
became the father of
595 years, and
195
became the
years.
father of other sons and daughters.
Son and
All the
daughter.
days of Lamech were 777 years, then he
7 years
died.
died.
Noah was 500 years old, then Noah became the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
God bless you. 와, 오늘 영어로 성경 5장을 선포했습니다. 이전에는 저희가 참 어려웠는데 지금 대부분, 아니 거의 모두 다 참 잘 하셨습니다. 다음 시간에는 지금처럼 힘차게 선포하시면은 영어뿐만이 아니라 성경 말씀도 여러분 가슴에 살아서 움직이는 하루가 될 것입니다. 잠시 5분 쉬고 다시 이어서 하겠습니다.